Cinnamon. Did you know you've eaten tree bark before? No, not just as a child making and eating mud pies, much to your mother's dismay. You probably eat it all the time as an adult, too. Cinnamon is made from the inner bark of the cinnamomum tree. The inner bark is extracted and cleaned of all the woody parts. Once it has been air-dried, it curls into that familiar swirly stick shape. There are two main types of cinnamon, Ceylon and Cassia. Cassia is the cinnamon you are most familiar with. It's ground and found in things like prepackaged cinnamon rolls or on grocery store shelves in tiny jars. Cinnamon is a lot less expensive than it used to be. At one point in history, the rumor was that cinnamon could be found only in giant birds' nests in Sri Lanka. Merchants claimed they would have to trick the birds into knocking their nests onto the ground to collect the cinnamon sticks inside. Another story involved caverns of cinnamon sticks that were guarded by enormous snakes. These tales allowed merchants to mark up pricing astronomically high with very little backlash from their consumers. These crazy prices meant that buying and using cinnamon was a luxury reserved for the wealthy. Soon, the spice became a status symbol. Today, people are much less gullible, so cinnamon prices have come back down to earth. People of all budget types can enjoy seasoning their food with this delicious spice. So which kind is better? We stir cassia into our hot ciders and applesauce because the bark is thick. Ceylon sticks are brittle and thin, so they break apart too easily. Cassia cinnamon is the more popular choice in general because its strong flavor complements so many other spices nicely. It's bold and can even be paired well with chilies. The milder flavor of Ceylon cinnamon is excellent with chocolate, soups, and anywhere it can stand alone. This cinnamon is used in gourmet baking. It's especially popular in apple pies. Cassia cinnamon is the cheaper of the two, with its production taking place primarily in Indonesia. Ceylon cinnamon is still produced in Sri Lanka, although you won't find it in birds' nests anymore. Ultimately, the kind you like better is determined by personal preference and nothing else. Let your taste buds decide.